Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. I'm Coolican Dragoon. In the last episode we made our way through the Evergreen Forest. We fought against the Wolf Kamui, I think was his name. That was there. We saved him by Shauna healing him. And so now we are here in Leningrad, which is the capital of Milisisiu. And we're going to kind of wander around here and see if we can find out where we're supposed to go, what we're supposed to do. Let's go up here first. Not sure if I can trigger... I know there's supposed to be a cutscene up here at some point. I'm not sure if I can trigger it now. Yep, here it is. It is said that the divine tree that lives in our hearts and the last fruit have been protected from the evil by the signets created by the ancient Wigglies. Wigglies. The legend goes, when the signet is broken, the end of the world approaches. Just like the last fruit, we humans are one of the fruits given life by the divine tree. Nah, it's a myth. For the end of the world to be a mere legend, we must remove evil from our hearts and live in honesty. It is our mission as children of the divine tree. Oh, just everybody's just kind of like, okay, we're done here, walking out now. There we go. I had no control over that movement. A divine tree? I've never heard of it. We still don't know what the objectives are for Lloyd. Any information could be helpful. Oh, you must be travelers. Welcome to Leningrad. My name is Bishop Dill. I serve the divine tree. I'm Dart. This drawing is what you were talking about? Yes, it is. The divine tree is what we imagine. But this is what we imagine, excuse me. Nobody has seen the real tree. Nevertheless, we believe in the divine tree. It is the source of life in harmony. You have no idea, buddy. Would you like to know more? Yes, please.
The divine tree is the tree of life. All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world. Then the Creator saw, descended from the sky. And his followers created the world. In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree. The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from the ripened fruits. Thus, 108 forms of life were created to fill the world with life. The divine tree completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
Well, that was interesting. It is like this. The world was established with fate determined by Soa. God's tree, sown by Soa, is the divine tree. If you would like to find out more about this, you can go to the National Library. Is that the Milicissio National Library? Albert, breathe. I can step into the treasury of knowledge. I wonder if I'm capable of receiving all of this incredible luck and still remain calm. No, I cannot. The treasure of knowledge is shining and calling me. Albert, are you okay? Let's go. Calm down, Albert. I think Albert would be like me if I get set loose in a library. I kind of have a tendency to go a little bit crazy, and the next thing you know is I'll be buried in a corner by books. I'll do the same thing at like a bookstore. You can't let me loose in a bookstore with money. I'll just start buying books. So, here... Ooh, save point. That's nice to know. Well, nice to know where that was earlier. There's a ceremony going on. Please come another time. Okay, so I need... The library's in there, I think? It's locked. Where's the library? You're not a library. You're an inn. Inn. It's an Indian. Can't go upstairs. Yeah, how's a bed? It's away. Not really sure why you'd keep a bed in the way of the stairs, but okay. Yippee yippee. No idea what you're doing. Okay. So clearly we have to wait for the ceremony to end before they'll let us get back in there. Let's see if there's anything else around here. Or if we have to find somebody who can take us into the castle itself. Do you have anything new to say? Nope. Nothing important. We go down here to talk to this. Something happened, apparently. Ah, I found the librarian. That's why. Who are you people? Do you realize you are talking to Librarian Ute? No. I'm sorry. So, what do you want? Have you interrupted my ceremony for no reason? I don't like stubborn old guys because I want to be an adorable old guy. That's chill. Did you say something? Please wait. We were told by the bishop that there is a wonderful library here. If you want, you can just go to the library. Oh wait, I locked the door when I left. So, could you open the door? I would love the opportunity to touch its treasures of intelligence. Oh. Alright, stop looking at me like that. I appreciate it. I'll let you in now. He is such a haughty old guy. Don't say that. We have to do what we can until Lloyd shows up. That's true. He used a dragon and a dragoon in Serdio and in Turboa. He obtained the cooperation of a wingling. We don't know what he'll do here. It's actually kind of impressive in my personal opinion. Ah, itch. Hold on a sec. I had an itch on my ear. I hate it when I get an itch on my ear because it's right. I got my headphones over it right now. Okay, so now we should be able to go into the library. And Albert can try to, keep his tongue in his... is so big. I want to go there now. I want to go to the library. This is the knowledge source of endiness. Go look for anything you want. The entire wall is filled with books. All the walls are filled with books. I want to go there. That's all I want to do. Maybe we can find out something about mirages and the moon that never sets. I think we could find out a lot more than just that. Doesn't it look like all these things all the time have an effect on you? It made me wise. Gongo feel dizzy. Gigantos lose to books. Here's something about dragons. I was also talking about dragoons too. We can say that the Sardinian War was started from the Dragoon spirit that was brought by Lloyd. Let's split up and look. Let's just do it. I guess I have to use my brain for the first time in a long time. Can Congo read human words? If Rose were here, she would tell us a lot. Oh, if Rose was here, she could tell you a lot more than you think. They'll be back when they finish with their errands. We have to do what we can for now. So actually, I don't know. At some point, I know we are going to go off to the other two, to Rose and Meru, and see what their errands are. It's about the Winglies, I guess. You guess? Congo cannot read human characters. Congo look pictures. Let me read it. Winglies are people with wings of light who employ magical power. They had their glory 11,000 years ago and had enormous magical power that could float colossal cities. City floats. Yeah, it's unimaginable in the current world. They became extinct after the war with humans who were seeking their liberation. But Lennis, who was a Wingly, was alive. Besides, us Dragoons are supposed to be only a legend. A legend does not necessarily tell the truth. Take a look at this picture. Humans and dragons. No, Dragoons and dragons. And what is this? Virage manipulated by Winglies. As many historians I have known have said, for every legend there is a shred of truth in it. Shauna, did you find out something? This book is talking about the divine moon objects, but they're just divine objects from a legend to begin with. There's no details. We can find out the meaning of the divine moon objects. We think we can find out what Lloyd wants. Okay, let me read the part I found. After the Dragon campaign, humans controlled the continent of Endinus and divided the continent into 4 and established 3 new countries. To the east, Sardio. In the south, Terboa. To the north, Milicissiu. And to the west of the continent, the untouched land, the Death Frontier.
Death itself has come to this land.
Each country shared 3 divine objects inherited from the Winglies as proof of their alliance. The divine moon objects are said to conceal magical power. However, their usage is unknown. Usage is unknown. This mystery must be hidden in there. I'll look into it more. The divine moon objects. What are you 3 doing? This book talks about the Dragoons. The Dragoons from legend? Yes, it is here. Heroes of the Dragon campaign. According to this, we are the first new Dragoons to come along since that time. Maybe. Dragoons are to be called when history requires them. When history requires them. Is that now? Lavitus was a Dragoon, and Graham, Dole, and Lennis too. Were their deaths necessary? That is what only history can tell. I, of course, don't know. However, it all started from the Dragoon spirit that Lloyd brought. If Lloyd is a part of this history that is necessary, then our journey seems to be dragged along by his fate. In spite of the fact that they were human, 7 heroes who led the Dragon campaign to victory 11,000 years ago crossed the sky and cast spells. After they fulfilled their roles, they vanished with the Dragoon spirits, as if there was some unavoidable fate. We've seen Rose's memory. Most of them died. This legend seems to be telling us that after this journey, we will vanish. After our journey? Who knows, but definitely a lot of the Dragoons there from... Let's see, we've met the White Silver Dragoon. So she is definitely dead because we've seen her ghost. We saw the Zig, the former Red Dragoon. He turned to stone, and it's kind of implied a lot of the other ones died in that flashback, so... Are you done with your research? It doesn't seem like it. Take your time. Albert, talk to me. This is a marvelous place. It seems all the wisdom that humans can possibly know is here. Reading a book on politics. Now, this is very... Can you do politics after we take care of Lloyd? Yes, indeed. Now let me read the portion that talks about dragons. Wait a sec. In a book on politics, there's a mention of dragons. What kind of politics go on in this world? According to this, dragons are the second most powerful species of all 107 creatures given life by the divine tree. Their attacks and life power overwhelm others. However, the creator Soa created balance by reducing the dragon's intelligence. Therefore, they were to be controlled by humans with their wisdom. During the Dragon campaign 11,000 years ago, they had fierce battles against Virages manipulated by Winglies, and couldn't avoid being annihilated. But they weren't annihilated, like the book says. True, and again, they were ruled by the Dragoons. I'll look for more. It led to the Dragon campaign. It led to the Dragon campaign. What do you need? Are you acting superior again? Of course, I am superior. I prefer being hit with girls over feeling superior. I don't care about those things. It seems you are interested in the Dragon campaign. Winglies, divine moon objects, dragons, and dragoons. These all had something to do with the Dragon campaign. Then Lloyd has something to do with the Dragon campaign? The Dragon campaign is my speciality. Maybe I can be of assistance. Tell me. We only know fragments. I see. This is the legend of the Dragon campaign that I know.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the legend of the Dragon campaign. Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side, the Dragoons fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power. But the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoons' cause. Then at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Winglies perished, and our age
has floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
Interesting. This is the story. Did you find out something related to Lloyd? Oh well, that is unfortunate. You're already here, so you might as well check out the reference room upstairs. Are there more books? No, it contains historical material from Milicisiu. For other people, it may seem to be trash, however. For our country, they are all historical objects. This is something left by the Black Monster. It has already been 18 years. It's surprising a young man like you knows about it. I was born in Neat. You a survivor of the village? Only mostly. But that's interesting that the Dragoons separated the power the Winglies had over what they define as the god. Beginning and the ending of the Dragon campaign as a wall painting with the theme of the Dragon campaign. I'm pretty sure that is the one that was just in that last scene. Let's see what this one is. Depictions of Dragoons. Dragoons during the Dragon campaigns. This is, I assume, the Divine Tree. Yep, painting of the Divine Tree. Stone plate about people with wings. It must be about the Winglies. And relics from the tragedy. Relics from Neat, the Tragic Village. The Saint Luvia. Saint Luvia! Hey, that's the ship, that's the ghost ship that was haunting Isilia Bay. So this is a model of that ship, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him. This is the stained glass of the church in Neat. Do you remember seeing this? Yes, I faintly do remember. It was really a monster. These are the only things that survived the Black Flame. Do you know anything about what happened to Neat back then? Any survivors or... I know only one. Who's that? The second sacred sister of Milicisiu, Sister Luana. It seems you don't know her. Are we supposed to? However, I can tell you a little about the Black Monster. There is a legend about the Black Monster and the Moonchild. Would you like to hear it? Yes. It's ironic, but... the people who visit the church in Neat pray for their own happiness by looking at this. Stained glass which shows the legend of the Black Monster and the Moonchild.
Why did the gods create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moonchild. The legend says the Moonchild revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moonchild. This sad karma is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
Meanwhile, in Neat, Rose is here. Nothing has changed. Am I hesitating? It's silly. So, I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode, guys. In the next episode, we'll be moving through Rose's part of Millie's Sisu. Her little reason why she ran off from the party. So I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and take care.